all the mystery and intrigue of football well after dark. This late-night matchup when history says anything can happen. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup as we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on another ACC team, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Noles will kick it away to get this game going. And it comes out of the 25. No return. It's dropping back. It's back. The sure hands. It's Fletcher. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Defense trying to dig in here on this opening drive. It's third down in inches. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Throws it to the right. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. Now, you can say not recently. They had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got it with room to run. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kurt.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score in the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Lucas. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Play action here on first down. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Just seeing the Seminoles and Hurricanes together on the field, Kirk, brings back so many memories. For decades, this rivalry, extra intense, but also meaningful. It's been so often a springboard to a championship season.
Chris, throughout the 80s and 90s, I think Miami-Florida State was the greatest rivalry in college football. So many great individual players. One of my favorite early memories on College Game Day when I joined the set was in 2000 when Chris Weinke went up against Ken Dorsey and the Miami Hurricanes. One of the great games at the Orange Bowl. Dorsey ends up hitting Jeremy Shockey for a tight end late. And so many great memories in this rivalry.
Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. Man, I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. They finish off the scoring drive. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lucas. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Single back, takes the handoff. Powering through. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's Castellanos. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Just a great job here by this linebacker to be able to come up with that sack there on the blitz. Big play for this defense. And, man, Chris, you think about the linebacker play at the University of Miami over the years, it starts with Ray Lewis, and it could end with it, to be honest. But the list just keeps going. Michael Barrow, Jonathan Vilma, and Dan Morgan. It could go on and on and on, and this guy right now is trying to live up to that standard.
He's going to take off, and he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
Here comes the fourth down play. Offense in the Wildcat. The defense on alert. Direct snap. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
The pocket breaking down. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Defense is coming after him. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He's hit as he throws it. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And they'll get him down that time.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Looking for the wide out. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Trying for a fourth down completion. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to throw. It's Beck. On the move now. Looking to scramble. He's in the clear.
Well, this is why this guy is looked at as one of the top dual threat quarterbacks in the country. He can throw it, he can spin it downfield, but also he's a threat to be able to take off and go. Just like this, he puts so much pressure on this defense.
Tackle, but first down. And the Canes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Trying for the touchdown on the right side. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's White. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw. It's Castellanos. Grab down the middle. It's White. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Completion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
Offense retakes the field. Dropping back, it's Beck. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got his man wide open. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Canes come to the line with first and goal. Wants to throw it. Touchdown, Hurricanes. This passing game is still on fire. Extra point try coming now. Tech on the PHC again. It's 28-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's White. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He fires it down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Seminoles.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
After the PAT, they trail 28-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Beck. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. The Canes bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. 2 comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. And looking to throw now on first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Florida State.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. On the first play of the drive now from the 25. Will hand it off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and get some positive yards.
To throw, it's Beck. Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
Here we go, the coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. The offense recovers, but doesn't make any difference. They're short on the 4th down play.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
The Seminoles are going to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Can he make it to the marker? Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Moles.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. We're talking about seizing some momentum.
And they'll set up with the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to pass. It's Beck. He's running out of time here. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Breaks free. Moves the ball up to the 30. So that wraps up a wild first half. We'll take a couple of deep breaths here, take a break, and be back for the second half soon. The Hurricanes will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Lucas. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Big throw caught on the left side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. QB keeper all the way. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up 3rd down now. See if the offense can move the chains with that incompletion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be 1st down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Oh, down he goes as he's sacked.
Chris, hindsight obviously is 20/20, but after a really successful run on the previous play, maybe they should have gone back to the well for another run instead of his pass.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Ah, here he goes. And now the defense able to bring him down.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Lucas. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Setting the back in motion. Looking downfield. It's Castellanos. Caught behind the line. It's Sawchuk. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Breaking tackles and going. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away. Lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back, bringing pressure. Looks like he's going to run it. He's past the marker, still on his feet. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
And the Seminoles pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. To throw, it's Castellanos. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Breaks into the clear. Clean toward the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles, as they come roaring back now. Took some extra time in the weight room, paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you've got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
And the extra point gets them within 3, 31-28. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away. At the 25 and 2nd and 10, can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the stop just short of the first. There's like inches to go, and now 4th down. Back to throw. It's Beck. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The pocket breaking down. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Keeps it on the draw. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. The big fullback's got it here. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the call here by this offense on 4th down? Trying to surprise the defense by giving the ball to the fullback, just trying to out-muscle them at the point of attack. But the defense was not having any of that. They shut the door on that play and stuff it on 4th down.
On 1st down, it's play action. Defense is coming after him. The pass rush gets home.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
To throw, it's Beck. Moves out of the pocket. Quick throw over the middle. What a catch! Has 1st down yardage at the 46.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table.
He's in the clear. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set it with a 1st down at the 41.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Working clock with the ground game. Inside the 30. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And that's going to be a 1st down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Pass complete. It's second down now. Looking for a man. On the move now. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
And he's got it, no problem.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Bringing it out, it's White. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to pass. It's Castellanos. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Over the middle, it's McCoy. He picks up the first down before they get to the ground.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
And the Noles lining up here on 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here we go. Trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Dropping back. It's Castellanos. Grab down the middle. It's Lucas. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Over the middle, it's McCoy. Oh, and he goes down after a short game. That's not enough for the first down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
Give the defense all the credit here on this third down play. They got after that quarterback in a hurry. The RPO game, quarterback decides to keep it. And how about the pursuit of that defense? Now we'll see what they decide to do on fourth down.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Quick throw to the left. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. It's out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. With the catch, it's McCoy. Nowhere to run. Up to Allen for no gain.
Ooh, that's not good. They didn't move the football an inch. And more importantly, look at the precious time that's ticking off this clock. They better pick up the pace if they're going to win this game.
Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down. He steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's White. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. To the air, it's Castellanos. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
And a great game comes down to this. Time for one final play, and they've got to get it in the end zone for the score with a shot to win the game.
So down 6, they need a touchdown. They'll go for it on fourth down. This could be the game here. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete. The final drive comes up empty, and the ball game is over. Really, everyone on both sides were